Today's Thursday, August 7th, and you're watching GameSpot News. I'm Chris Waters, standing in for Jess McDonnell. I'm wearing a light blue t-shirt, and I'm only capable of making really basic observations, apparently. These lights are bright, this rug is kind of crappy, and now I'm gonna read some news stories. A former Nintendo employee thinks the name Wii U is abysmal. And here, I thought I was the one making really basic observations. Dan Adelman, who left his position as Nintendo's head of digital content and development last week after 9 years with the company, said the Wii U has a lot to offer with great games you can't get anywhere else. Then went on to lament that, quote, the value of the gamepad hasn't been justified. The name Wii U is abysmal. I think that cuts sales in half right there. Is a terrible name really the source for so much of the Wii U's troubles, or is it because the games really haven't been there until quite recently? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Two of the developers of Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition came by the GameSpot studios yesterday, answered a whole slew of questions about the game, and gave us the final word on the resolution of the Xbox One version. According to Tiffany Watt, an associate producer at Blizzard, both the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One will run the Ultimate Evil Edition in 1080p, although the Xbox One will require a day one patch to boost it up from 900p. Both games will run at 60 frames per second. We've got the whole Q&A up on GameSpot, so if you want answers to questions like, will there be patch support? How does the stat ranges command work in the compare item screen? And monk changes? Just go ahead and watch the whole thing. One of the showcase exclusives for the Xbox One, Rise: Son of Rome, will be coming to PC later this year with support for 4K resolution. Crytek Director of Business Development Carl Jones said Rise will be a, quote, benchmark PC graphics showcase when it is released this year and, quote, probably for a long time in the future. The PC version will include every piece of add-on content released on the Xbox One to date, including the Legionnaire's Trust Sword that was initially released as part of the game's special edition. No specific release date yet, we just know that it will be released sometime this fall. Sorry, it's just that we gave the game a 4.0. It's not good. And finally, the man, the myth, the soft-spoken Canadian legend behind the Mass Effect trilogy himself, Casey Hudson, has announced his departure from BioWare. Calling it without a doubt the most difficult decision of his career, Hudson will be leaving the company he worked for 16 years on games starting with MDK2 and Neverwinter Nights, all the way up through KOTOR and Mass Effect. Hudson will take a much-needed break before deciding what to do next, and says that development on the new IP in BioWare's Edmonton studio, the next Mass Effect game, and Dragon Age Inquisition is all going smoothly. We wish Casey all the best in his new endeavor, and we'll remember fondly all the sassy, sentient, and sniper-faced robots he sent to kill us throughout all his games. Share some fond KOTOR or Mass Effect memories in the comments below, and we'll see you tomorrow.